You're embarrassed because you did that to him. You're embarrassed because you smoked and drank while pregnant, and you made this the outcome. If you want to be mad at anybody, be mad at yourself. If you want anybody to be mad at what's happened, you're the responsible party for this. The best thing that you can do right now is go get the counseling that you need and the support that he needs, the physical therapy and the therapies that he needs.
Chrisean Rock is blowing up online again, and not for a good reason. People are furious after a disturbing clip showed her son, Chrisean Jr., struggling to breathe while she was busy chatting on Instagram Live. You could literally hear the poor boy choking and drowning in his own sickness. It was obvious he needed medical help fast. Reports say fluid was building up in the 2-year-old's lungs, yet Chrisean brushed it off like it was nothing, and now people are demanding someone step in. Now I get it. Chrisean's been on this journey to find God and better herself, and that's something to respect. But there's still a major problem when it comes to her son, little Chrisean Jr. This child has been facing serious health struggles that might trace back to her choices during pregnancy, and people aren't letting it slide. It's heartbreaking because even though she clearly loves her son, it feels like she's just not equipped to give him the care he really needs. Lately, the two of them have been trending for all the wrong reasons, and it's honestly sad to watch. I'm praying for that boy because he's in an environment that just doesn't seem healthy at all.
Bless you. Alright, cool. I'm about to go to church anyway and get off of this live. It's y'all over there trying to diagnose my child. He is okay. Pray for his little cold to go away. What y'all want to see the medicine he take? No, none of your business. You feel me? Like y'all just overly doing too much on this live. Everybody that keep talking about the baby, he is fine. I already took him. Already got medicine. I take him back tomorrow. But they said it's normal because the flu shot, like you know how you get what's some things? Vaccines. They like it goes away in like 48 hours. I don't know. He been having this little fake cough on and off.
His cough sounds painful, his breathing is rough, and yet when fans bring up their concerns during her live stream, Chrisean gets defensive real quick. In one clip that went viral, her son can be heard wheezing in the background while she keeps saying it's just a little sickness and a fake cough. That broke people's hearts instantly. And another thing, she still calls him her baby, even though he's almost 3 now. He's not a newborn anymore, but a toddler who needs real attention and care. Of course, every mom sees their kid as their baby forever. But in this case, her words just highlight how disconnected she seems from what's really happening around her. It's honestly heartbreaking, because on top of everything, Chrisean Jr. is clearly dealing with developmental issues, and she's not taking him to the right doctors for help.
See, he just coughed it all up. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah.
How can she even think about going live when her child sounds like that? If that were my son, I'd be in the car rushing to the hospital, not sitting in front of a phone screen. This whole situation just feels unreal. You'd hope that maybe someone at her church would step in and say, "Hold up, that baby's making some serious noises." But again, this isn't even a baby anymore. He's a toddler, and those sounds he's making, they're not normal breathing noises. It's like you can hear the fluid in his lungs. It's so painful to even listen to. People aren't tuning into her live because they want to see her anymore. They just want to check on that child. Everyone online can tell he's not doing well, and that's what's got so many hearts breaking right now. And the fact that she's calling it a fake cough, that's unbelievable. Trigger warning, because in the next clip, the sounds that come from that child are honestly terrifying. There's no way she can think that's normal. At this point, she shouldn't be online. She should already be at the hospital, begging doctors for help. Like, seriously.
But it's not that much. He don't like it. Can you see it though? You see it? You see it? So you suck it out. This, look. So, Papa. Okay, he ate 1 string bean, 2 spoons of broccoli, a little bit of salmon. He wasn't that hungry. Oh, did you just poop again? Did y'all hear that? Oh. That's why he's whining. Okay, I gave him medicine. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to stop. I'm finna change him. Come on, let's go to church after this. He's going to church. I'm putting him in his car seat. We're going to drive to church. I went to Carolina Chicken. It was bomb. Everything was good. A1. The haul that I was supposed to do, open up the P.O. box. Oh, child. It's cold in here. I don't know what y'all talking about. I have to hear.
Ooh, and she's doing this on the live?
Crazy.
Gross.
See this thing? I mean, it's hot in here. Y'all just be saying anything. Why are y'all so hateful in here? Like,
this person pointed out that these live streams are going to be quite useful during court. Poor baby needs a bath, some ointment, a bed, and some hugs. In the same live stream, Chrisean was seen just kind of like manhandling her son, like throwing him around like he's a rag doll.
Oh, Papa Bear.
Was she just holding him like his face was in her hand? Okay, so she's just kind of holding him off to the side. He's been whining the entire time because he's sick. He doesn't feel well. He's on medication. He's pooping himself. This live stream was messy, and it's clear that Chrisean Jr. is not a priority for Chrisean Rock. Like, she's more preoccupied with the live stream, with interacting with people, with being in this car, opposed to getting her son in a comfortable space when he's sick and just...
What are we even hearing? It's hard to believe that's Chrisean Jr., and that's exactly why this whole situation is going viral. It's just sickening to even think about. I honestly feel sick just thinking about it. Those sounds were terrifying. Anyone would be panicking after hearing that. One person even asked, is he drowning? Because that's exactly how it sounded. She's taking him everywhere but the hospital, and that's what's driving people crazy online. That wasn't just a regular cough. It sounded deep, painful, and serious, like pneumonia or something worse. A poor, sweet toddler should never be gasping like that. And when someone who actually works in EMS said it even sounded like a cystic fibrosis flare-up, that made everything even more alarming. The real issue here is that Chrisean seems completely wrapped up in herself. She's so focused on appearances, attention, and her social media life that her son's health is being left behind. It's like her priorities are flipped upside down, and people are calling it out loud and clear. Someone online even pointed out that these live streams might end up being used in court one day because they show everything so clearly. In the same video where her child clearly needed care, a bath, some ointment, a cozy bed, and just some love, Chrisean was too busy playing to the camera. In one moment, she was even seen kind of tossing her son around like he was just a prop. It was rough to watch.
Chrisean does not want Junior to make it, and I said what I said. Because there's no way as a mother, you hear that cough and saying it's fake. It's no way as a mother, you sitting up here and saying that, oh, he might be sick. He's sick. You up here got him dragging him out up and down mountains in the cold and shit. When he need to be in a damn house, not in the car floating around from city to city, pillow to post with your ass.
She had his little face in her hand, holding him off to the side while he whined nonstop because he's clearly sick and uncomfortable. You could tell he didn't feel good at all. He's on meds, not himself. And that live stream was just chaos from start to finish. And what makes it worse? Chrisean looked more focused on talking to viewers, showing off and staying online than actually comforting her child. That's why TikTok is blowing up about it right now. People can't believe what they're seeing. Someone on TikTok made a really strong point that hit hard. They reminded everyone of the time Chrisean literally ate a rose during one of her lives, started choking, and instantly rushed herself to the hospital. So clearly, she knows what a medical emergency looks like. When she's in danger, she doesn't hesitate for a second. But when it's her little boy struggling to breathe, suddenly she's calm, brushing it off, and taking her sweet time. That's what's got people furious, because it just shows he's not being treated as the #1 priority he deserves to be. And this isn't even new. People have been raising red flags for a while. Reports surfaced back in July 2025, claiming leaked medical documents showed that Chrisean Jr. was diagnosed with fetal alcohol syndrome. Allegedly, this came from Chrisean's heavy drinking while pregnant, back when she was constantly partying and fighting on that reality show network. It's heartbreaking to even think about what that little boy's been through because of all that chaos. TikTok users didn't hold back at all. One person even said Chrisean should be in jail and her son needs to be taken out of that situation.
Do you remember when Chrisean Rock ate a decorative rose and then started coughing and saying her asthma was acting up? She was live streaming it. When she started coughing, nothing like what we're hearing with Junior. just a little cough. She calls 911 so that she can immediately receive treatment. Let's look at that and compare it to the way that she deals with Junior's medical needs. This boy is so congested, coughing up a lung. She doesn't even take him to the doctor.
People online are demanding accountability, especially after those alleged medical leaks. They're pointing out that if it's true she was drinking and possibly using substances while pregnant, it raises serious concerns about her ability to care for him safely. Some even claim the records mention neonatal abstinence syndrome, meaning her baby may have been born withdrawing from opioids. Whether every detail is confirmed or not, the fact that this conversation is even happening is shocking, and the internet can't stop talking about it.
Sorry, I had a sinus infection, which created this big old problem for my asthma. My lungs inflamed. I could barely walk to the bathroom. I just need treatment for my lungs, so that's why I'm in here taking albuterol. I had to stay overnight.
One TikTok user didn't hold back. They said if Chrisean was really using some Coca-Cola during pregnancy, then she should have been arrested immediately. And no, they weren't talking about soda. They were talking about something way more serious. Another comment added, if that baby tested positive at birth, there's no way the hospital would have let her leave with him. But then someone else chimed in, claiming she actually gave birth at a private birthing center in Baltimore, one that supposedly doesn't follow the same strict hospital protocols. That's why so many people think she slipped through the cracks. And of course, everyone's been wondering, where's Blueface in all this? Where's the father? Because honestly, he's been completely MIA. Since getting out of prison, he hasn't really been spotted spending time with his son at all. And when he does show up, he looks distant and cold, like he's just over the whole situation, including his own kid and even his own mom. It's sad to watch because little Chrisean Jr. clearly needs both parents, but it feels like neither one is stepping up right now. Even Blueface's mother, Clarissa, so that's Chrisean Jr.'s grandmother, jumped in on social media, throwing shade at how Chrisean's been handling things. She didn't hold back, calling out how her baby is being treated and saying someone needs to step in before things get worse. And while all of this drama is unfolding, Chrisean's out here signing new deals. Apparently, she just locked in a boxing gig. Like, really? People are saying she should be focusing on her son's health, not hopping into a ring to throw punches. She's already missing one tooth. She doesn't need to lose another one.
Sean's son's medical records leaking and everybody seeing and hearing about what's on them does not cancel her. I don't know what else at this point will. Like, somebody needs to get that little boy out of her care and get him out of her care quick. The first one being, like we all assumed, he does suffer from fetal alcohol syndrome. He does suffer from neonatal abstinence syndrome, which basically is drug withdrawal. And from the records, they're saying that it was cocaine. He does also suffer from spasticity, which would explain why he's almost 2 and cannot walk or barely move. If y'all notice, Chrisean always has him either in a stroller or carrying him. It's basically a neurological condition that causes abnormal muscle stiffness or tightness and makes moving pretty hard. But mind y'all, he's a baby. Yeah, times 10. He also suffers from seizure disorder. Another big one was CVI, which is cortical visual impairment. And that is basically when a portion of the brain has been damaged, therefore leading to it's basically going to affect how he interprets visual stimulus, like problems with processing, problems with, paying attention, problems with recognition. And based off how we've seen Junior, these all are making sense.
What made fans even more upset was a clip she posted on her way to practice, getting her baby out of the car, and it looked like he wasn't even in a car seat. That clip sent everyone into an uproar. She was literally using part of the stroller as a makeshift car seat, just setting it inside the car to hold him in place. Like, what? Unless there's some hidden safety setup that transforms into an actual car seat, which clearly there isn't based on what people online are saying. That's seriously unsafe. Viewers were quick to call it out, saying it's another sign that she's not putting her baby's safety first. Even in the car, which is where she's always filming her lives, her son isn't properly strapped in. It's like she doesn't realize how dangerous that is. People are genuinely scared for that little boy's future. Because if this is what's being caught on camera, imagine what's happening when no one's watching. There's a lot we probably don't see, and that's what makes it so heartbreaking. That child clearly needs consistent medical care and real support to grow up healthy and strong. But right now, it just doesn't look like Chrisean is giving him what he needs, and that's got everyone online deeply concerned. Honestly, this whole situation is frustrating beyond words. It makes people angry just seeing it unfold like this. But what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story has everyone talking non-stop. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates, because this drama isn't slowing down anytime soon.